Hey guys, we're doing a Moto Academy ride day, first ever Moto Academy ride day, Tomahawk MX in West Virginia, October 29th, Sunday, October 29th. Moto Academy members, if you're subscribed inside of the app, you ride for free. So come join us, October 29th, Tomahawk MX, Moto Academy ride day.
We talked about this yesterday. I don't do hardly any free riding. Only training. I'll do a free practice every once in a while, but at my age, at 40, I love riding my dirt bike. Not really crazy riding around people. Yep. I did do one race. It was fun. I don't care. I wouldn't want to do more than 3 or 4 races a year.
Did it feel super dangerous?
I'm not going to say it felt dangerous. I just remember setting on the lines. Let me explain. Let me do this. Let's back up. This is how this happened. I never meant to race. We had a race at Muddy Creek, and they have practice the day before the race, free practice. I decided to do the free practice. And I go out in free practice. I was like, oh, these guys aren't that good. It looks like I'm running with everybody. I'm like, I was in the CD group and like at the front of the pack. I was like, oh, I might as well race. So I raced. I signed up for 40 plus. Well, let me go back. Yeah. I was going to get in the C and D class. The lady registered and she's like, listen, don't do that for your first race. She said, no, these kids are crazy. Do not get in the CD class.
Smart. There was a lady that said that?
Yes. There's a lady at registration. She said, look, get in 35 plus, 40 plus. I was like, I don't know if I want to do 2 classes for my first race. So I just got in 40 plus. Went out. It was like 8 bikes in my class. We're all old people. We just want to ride the dirt bike. Nobody had an ego. We just wanted to ride the bikes.
Great.
It was so much fun. But I remember that 30-second board going sideways and thinking, why the heck am I doing this? Like, I don't have to do this. I just remember thinking like, bro, you don't have to race. You could just ride your dirt bike on the weekends and have fun. And then when I got in the race, I was comfortable. Mm-hmm. But yeah, for a minute before the gate dropped, I was extremely, I don't want to say nervous, but thinking to myself, why are you doing this?
Do you get nervous sometimes when you line up? You're a podcast expert, by the way.
Yeah, I do. I'll answer that for you. I get nervous.
You get nervous when he's lining up.
I've done. I bet. So when I race, there's basically the same people, and I know their way of riding in some form. Yep. And so
makes you less nervous.
Yeah, and then most of the tracks we've been to the same track, so the starts are the same in that, and then I just feel like I've raced a lot, so I don't get as nervous.
I used to get so nervous. And when I say I used to get, I mean, I'm talking up until like this last year, I finally figured it out. I still get nervous, but it's very controlled. I used to get so nervous. Oh my God, it was so scary for my whole career.
Because you're going up against 22 people in Supercross and then 40 in Motocross.
Well, in the way that, so like in Supercross, think about how that works. So you do your qualifying all throughout the day, and then they have the pit party, and you don't see the track for 3.5, 4 hours while they're doing track grooming and they're getting the night show ready, and then they do the night program starts. So fireworks go off. The national anthem, they're introing the riders, and you're just literally just getting more and more and more nervous because you're sitting, and then that's the first time you see the crowd in there, and you look up and you're just like, uh-oh.
Nobody was there, everybody's there.
And then you just have to do a heat race. The gate drops, and you haven't seen the track in 4 hours. There's no sight lap, and you have to go as fast as humanly possible.
All right.
Without seeing the track, no practice, nothing, and it's like, it's no joke.
No thanks. I can think just even when I'm riding, like, I'll probably take 4 laps of just like putting, like, okay, that's there. Okay, don't hit that. All right. Yep, you can't hit that jump. You know, like that. I have at least 4 laps of that, and then I just kind of warm up into it. So there's no way I can handle that.
That's me in Supercross.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I can still make it work sometimes, but it's like I am so calculated compared to some of the other guys where there's a lot of people. This fly is killing me.
Oh, yeah. It's no big
There's
deal.
a lot of people that they don't care.
I see that in practices in our races. I see kids, they take off wide open. First practice. yeah. I'm like, dude.
Like I'll go wide open on the straightaways, but when I get to a jump, I brake really hard.
First lap.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you never know. Even if you've ridden the track a million times,
You don't know.
you don't know. They could have faced the jump up different. They could have actually put a kicker in it.
Yeah, that was I can't remember
fine.
what track, but it might have been Muddy Creek. I think it was one of the jumps that I had been hitting, and then I went up to it, and so it was kind of one of those like turn jumps, and they made the face bigger, and there's like a hole from the last race where everybody had been jumping, and I jumped straight into the hole. Yeah, it hurt.
But you didn't crash?
No.
You'll have that.
Yep. Oh, I mean, in Supercross sometimes they've made big track changes and then just didn't tell anybody.
Didn't tell anybody.
Yeah.
That can get a little hairy.
Yeah, that's bad because it's all so calculated.
If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, go download them. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and I think that's it. Go download them there. Give them a listen. If you want to watch full episodes, which I tell you what, it's even better to do that. Go to club.themotoacademy.com because Moto Academy subscribers inside of the app have exclusive access to watch the entire episodes. And not only that, the subscribers actually can send in their questions to be answered on the podcast as well. Club.themotoacademy.com. Go subscribe.